Very good evening. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Can you please confirm?
Yes, Rajesh, we are able to see it.
Very good. Thank you very
All right.
much. So, is anybody's joined in this list yesterday? Okay. So, if anybody's joined the complete session yesterday, you can leave. Okay. And you can continue from tomorrow class, morning 8 o'clock. Okay. You don't waste your time again. Maybe if you are not attend the class completely, you want to complete it once again. You want to go through once again, you please continue. No problem. Thank you very much. So guys, very good evening. So thanks for joining. So myself, Rajesh Naidu, I'm from Hyderabad. So I have total 16 years of experience in IT. So currently I'm located in Hyderabad and working in one of the top MNC company as a cloud and DevOps engineer. And my designation is a cloud architect. So based on my free time in the morning times, Monday to Friday, I'm taking the classes. So I'm dealing with multiple courses in the technologies like Amazon Web Services with DevOps and Citrix virtualization technology. Okay. These are the three important courses I'm teaching right now during the morning time. And welcome to this batch number 117. And this batch will be continue from Monday morning 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. So Monday to Friday, this complete course is free. So the first 1 week. So the first 1 week, we will teach you the cloud introductions, Amazon Web Services, and one platform services we'll be conducting. And along with that, so Linux classes will be get covered. The basic knowledge is required for Linux administration. So the Linux topics will cover from tomorrow onwards. So to practice all the Linux topics, we need a lab environment is required. So we will use Amazon Web Services and I'll provide the online lab facility. Lab on demand is available morning to evening and you can book the time slots and you can practice yourself from your home directly. So this is about the overall things. And let's talk about today's agenda. So today's agenda, I'm going to explain what is cloud and what is a DevOps and why we need to learn nowadays and how you can apply the jobs and what type of jobs are available in the market. And once you complete this course, whether you're eligible to attend the interview and once you select the interview, will able to survey. Okay. These all points I'm going to discuss in this session. This session is approximately 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay. So please try to attend this session. Yes, please.
Sorry, sir, I'm interrupting. Amit here. Actually,
Yes, sir.
recently I've joined. February.
Okay.
Whatever you told as earlier from the starting session, I have not listened, but I have in my mind some queries which I need to be first need to be know. So may I ask?
Actually, we didn't take any questions right now, Amit, because of just I'm giving my introduction and I'm going to start the session in next 2 minutes. Okay. Actually, I didn't started any concept right now. Okay. We will talk at the
No,
end of the session or maybe in middle of the session if you have any doubts in the
no, no,
particular
uh,
concept.
no. Actually, not about the concept regarding.
So guys, today, first we will talk about in real-time environment. So what are the main services they are using and how the environment is setting up. So first we need to understand. So for that, I'm going to explain with the help of draw.io tool. Okay. So this is one of the most popular planning tool in the real-time environment. So guys, let's take some example company. Okay. some APZ limited company. Okay. ABC limited company. So the company, they're maintaining some computers like this, the desktop computers, few laptop computers. Okay. These are the systems they are using. But not only these systems, and few companies, they are using rack servers. Okay. Few companies, they are using rack servers also. So this type of rack servers also they are using it. Okay, this all the physical system, these all physical systems, they're using in a different areas. So basically your complete environment, your office environment is dividing into two sections. So one is one minute. So the one part is the workspace and another is data center. Okay. One part is workspace where employees are working like this. They'll be working in different floors. They will use these type of desktop computers, these type of laptops. And in the data center, these type of rack servers, they are using it. Okay, that's fine. In general, any system, you can take a desktop or laptop or maybe a rack server. The system is dividing into 3 layers. Okay. The most of the people know about it. The first layer is hardware layer. Second layer is operating system layer. And third layer is application layer. Okay. So these are the 3 layers we are using to maintain our systems. So this order we cannot change. This is not possible. This order we should not change. This is not possible. So application layer always running on the operating system layer. Operating system layer always running on the hardware layer. So either my system or your system, everybody is same. No changes at all. Now, even the laptop and the servers also same kind of structure. No changes at all. In the real-time environment, we have a lot of servers we are maintaining it. Lot of servers we are maintaining in the data center. So why we need to maintain the lot of servers in the data center? Because a company needs to maintain confidential data and application servers, etc., etc. So suppose if one server, if you are installing operating system and application, only the maximum capacity we can use by the customer. But the maintenance is very weird process, because in this server, only one operating system is running and maybe few applications are running. So even the desktop and laptops also similar kind of thing. So if number of servers are high in this particular data center, okay, the space is occupying a lot. Okay, the lot of space is occupying. And these all systems are consuming more power. And the regular maintenance also very high cost. So this is called traditional computing model, and there's a lot of disadvantages are there. In the next generation computers, in the next generation computers, so we are using hypervisors. We are using hypervisors like this. So what is the hypervisor means? In the same rack server, this is a rack server. Okay. This is a rack server. In this rack server, we can install hypervisor and we can run multiple virtual machines. We can run multiple virtual machines. So that means in a single computer, with the help of hypervisor, we can run more operating system, means more applications we can run. So that in the data center, so number of servers are reduced, physical servers are reduced, virtual servers are increased. So there are a lot of companies, they are changing from traditional computer to virtual environment. This is called hypervisor technologies. The most popular hypervisor technologies are VMware, Citrix, Microsoft Hyper-V, Red Hat Enterprise Virtualization, Oracle Virtualization. So different hypervisors are there. Nearly 20 plus companies are giving these facilities. The market top leaders are Citrix, VMware, and Microsoft Hyper-V. Okay, but even though here we need to maintain the servers. Let's take an example here, Madhu. So Madhu wants to start a new business. Okay, he wants to start a new company. So to develop some applications and delivering the applications to the customer. With the help of the application, he will run the business, some e-commerce site. So e-commerce site means just like a Flipkart, Amazon, like that. So one of the web applications should be accessed by users and doing the business. So definitely he need to create a virtual machines. Either hypervisor is required, either physical server is required to set up the data center by Madhu. So Madhu doesn't have any background on IT. Okay. So Madhu hired some engineer, okay, to set up this complete data center. So he purchased one server and few virtual machines are created and web servers are configured. And this application is given to the users. Okay. So users are accessing these applications from this server. All of a sudden, this hypervisor is down. If hypervisor is down, the virtual machine is also down. If hypervisor is up, virtual machine is up. If hypervisor is down, virtual machine is down. So what is alternate procedure, Madhu, to bring your applications back? Do you have any alternate solution? Anybody can give me answer? Any alternate solution to bring the servers back and again application should be given to the customers?
To have a different server which can take the control of the failure server.
Exactly. So we need to bring the server back, similar kind of server. We need to install hypervisor and install the same application. Then these servers are up and running. Am I right? So how much time will it take to create the same server again? Any experience to build the same server environment? How many hours is required? How many days is required? Suppose here only one hypervisor is there and nearly 4 virtual machines are there. So again, you want to build a hypervisor, I need to purchase a server. So server is not ready with me. I need to go to some vendor and I need to send a quotation. And I need to compare the quotations between the vendor to vendor. And I pay I'm ordering the product. The shop owner will place an order in the company. Maybe if the product is available readily, the server will be shipping to my data center, assembling the system in the data center with the network cable, power cables and all, and install the hypervisor, buy the hypervisor license. Maybe if already license is there, I need to install it. Then I need to create a virtual machines and virtual machine license and copy the data. And we have to install the web services, then you need to run. So nearly it will take at least a 1 week. So during the 1 week, will you lose your business, Madhu? No, right? Is this the best plan?
No.
This is one of the failure plan. So the day one when you're creating, so this is myself, okay? You're hiring me. I'm your data center architect. So Madhu is hiring me as a data center architect. I'm informing to Madhu. So Madhu, so your business is e-commerce. Okay. So all your web applications running on hypervisor. In case this service goes down, we don't have any redundancy. So you need to spend more amount to buy a secondary server. I can build a similar kind of applications and the servers standby in case if it is down, and we can able to manage it. So Madhu will accept my request because of he trusted me a lot. Understand? Because completely trusting factor. So the company owner and the administrator. So Madhu is accepted. Okay. So I have purchased the 2 servers and installed the hypervisors. I created the servers. So now users are connecting only the primary server. And users are getting high day by day because of your product is very, very good and you're giving more promotional offers. Example, you're selling garments, okay? All type of garments in your website. So due to Mother's Day celebration and you're giving a 50% offer to all women. So most of the people are buying it, right? All of a sudden, normal traffic is per day nearly 1,000 to 2,000 users are connecting due to offer. Okay, sale. All of a sudden, additional 2,000 users to 3,000 users are connected. So what is your total count of the users in the application? The regular users are 2,000 and additionally 2 to 3,000. So 2,000 plus 3,000, total 5,000 users are getting connected. So suppose if the single server, maybe here the hypervisor with the 4 virtual machines, maybe you can handle 2,000 users, that's fine. If more than 2,000 users are connected, what will happen? What will happen? Anybody can tell me? The server
will become like slow, right?
Slow,
Yeah, slow.
and the servers will not responding the users' request. And nowadays, most of the people you are booking the train tickets in IRCTC. So exactly 11 o'clock, that call ticket booking, the web page is down because more people are getting connected. More people are getting connected. So IRCT is not maintaining the n number of servers which is managing the user's load, because whatever the load, managing the server count is very less. That's why we are getting a slowness. The similar issue has happened in the Madhu's business also. So Madhu is not happy. So he is asking me, Rajesh, what is the problem? I'm planning to do the sale to improve my business. Unfortunately, I failed in this concept. I'm informing to Madhu. Madhu, don't worry. I have reviewed that because of you're not informing me, because of you are running the sale. If you're informing me before, definitely I will give you a wonderful plan. Why? So right now, whatever the configuration I made it, active passive configuration. Active passive configuration means what? In case if it is down, okay, this will up. Otherwise, if it is running, it will not up. maybe if you are enabled, if you're giving any kind of promotional offers, if you're telling no, so the primary will be always running. I can add this server to this particular load. Okay, high availability. I can made as a high availability plan. So then both servers will be participating in active configuration. All the servers will be serving the connections to the users. So even if a 2000 to 5000 users with these two servers sufficiently, they can able to handle it. Again, during the sale, in case if one server is down, but again, one more server, it will handle all the requests is very difficult. So again, we need to spare server we need to maintain. So whatever the amount we spend for build a second server, the third server also it will be same cost. So Madhu is happy now? No, Madhu is not at all happy because he'll be telling his problem, Rajesh, whatever the business I'm earning, the total profit I'm investing on the infrastructure cost here. I'm not getting any profit. What are the profit I got it? You're telling that you have to increase the server. I increased one server. Okay, fine. But again, if you want to increase one more server, where should I go? So the server cost is nearly 5 to 10 lakhs. Okay. Just now I started the business. I didn't see my profit in my business because of all amount I have spent it for the maintaining the data center. So in the regular situation, these servers are giving some problem like a software problem, hardware problem. Again, the repair cost is there, maintenance cost. If you're continuously using this server for 3 to 5 years or 5 to 7 years, the server will become old and we need to throw out and we have to bring a new server here. That's a very big problem here. So what we need to do? So again, entire infrastructure we need to rebuild once in a 5 to 7 years. Once in a 5 to 7 years. Maybe 7 years back or maybe 5 years back, whenever you're purchasing the iPhone 6 or 7, the cost around nearly 50 to 70,000 rupees. Now, if you want to purchase iPhone 14, what is the cost? What is the cost for iPhone 14 Max, Pro Max?
50,000.
1,50,000. We need to sell, we need to give 2 kidney or maybe 1 kidney to buy iPhone 14. Huh? So, maybe if iPhone 15 is releasing, maybe what is the price?
Maybe 180 or 190.
Maybe 180. Definitely.
Yes.
Maybe after 2 years, brother. Maybe iPhone 16, 17, it will definitely touch to 2 lakhs.
Yes, sure.
Definitely.
Definitely.
You know, this is what is the situation? Inflation. Money inflation. Maybe in 2013, 2012, and the time we are purchasing the mobile, 10,000 to 15,000 rupees is enough. That's a very huge cost. At that time, only Android phone, Galaxy phones are only 25,000 plus. But nowadays, even Android phones are also, they'll be giving 40,000, 50,000 rupees like that. Because they're giving the new models are introducing. Same way, if the server 5 years back, if you set up the data center, now in 2023, the servers are older. This operating system is not compatible with the hardware. So we had to throw out and we had to bring a new data center. Okay. So previously we spent nearly 50 lakhs for building a data center. Now probably 70 lakhs or 80 lakhs. So again, you have to start your business from the 0 1. I'll tell you one small story. My house is nearly 110 years old. My house is in my village 110 years old because my father was built up that house with a good quality products. Okay. So nowadays, if you are constructing any house, what is the lifetime? 30 to 40 years.
40 years.
Why? There is no product quality. Right? Similar way here. If you're purchasing the product with a good branded, you can survive for some years. Maybe if you're taking a cheap branded product in the market, maybe within 2 to 3 years, it will be gone. The same story here also. We are happily living almost 110 years in my family. My father, my father's father, my father's father. Almost a 4th generation. I'm a 4th generation in this same house. But in my generation, almost it is old. Now I'm reconstructing the house. Maybe if I'm reconstructing the house in 2023, maybe after 40 years, again my son will be demolished that house at the age of his 40 or maybe 50. Again, he will construct the new house, right? Only for 2 generations. Similar way, here within the 5 to 7 years of time, we are demolishing all the servers and we are throwing out and we are buying a new servers because of we are spending again money from your pocket. So that's a very tough situation for Madhu. Not only for Madhu, every business owner to setting up this data center. Okay. So Madhu is asking to me, Rajesh, you already expert in this architecturing plan. So if users are increasing automatically, any servers are automatically creating backend. I'm telling that, sir, in this hypervisor technology, automatically creating process is not there. Maybe I can additionally, I can build whenever is a load, I can add it. Again, you need to spend the money to buy a new server. Okay. So these all are a traditional computing and virtual computing models are nowadays, it is not suitable for our current generation applications usage. So what are the microservices? What are the e-commerce applications? What are the web applications, mobile applications? Okay, what are the OTT applications? We are using the data center systems are, we should not use this type of models. We should think beyond it. Then only we can survive. I'll show you lively. There is a service name called Amazon. A company is providing IT services. Example, Madhu want to start a new business to create a web service. He can directly sign into this console, aws.amazon.com. How many servers is needed? How many servers is needed? He needed 10 servers, 10 web servers. He needed Windows servers or Linux servers? Maybe Linux servers. Okay. How much time will it take to create a normally 10 servers? Anybody? How many minutes is required to create a 10 servers?
Nearly 2 to 3 months.
2 to
3 months. Per server, 7 days, right?
So for physical server, we had to build 10 servers, nearly 2 weeks of time. Okay. If it is a virtual servers, same story. So now I'm in the cloud computing console. I can directly go to the services. Okay. I can go to the directly services. If I need a server, I can directly click that particular option. I can directly click that option. I can give the server name is web, some name. Okay. Web servers, right? Some number is giving. And which operating system is required. Example, Linux operating system. And all are default one. Okay. Then is giving just a 10 system is required and click launch it. I can go to view instances. That's it. Servers are created. In next 3 minutes, the servers are ready to deploy your applications. Madhu, are you happy now if you're using this type of environment in your business? Definitely, right? You will be accepting, right?
Yes, yeah.
If you need 100 machines also, I can spend only 3 minutes of time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes I can spend to spin up the servers based on your taste, based on your request. So Here we have a feature called auto scaling. If I'm configuring this auto scaling, whenever your business need, the 10 servers will be become 20 servers or 30 servers or 50 servers or 100 servers. I can configure like this. This is called auto scaling group. Maybe you don't have sale. Your sale is over. Slowly users are down and I can keep maintain minimum servers. Maybe 5 servers or 2 servers I can maintain. You don't want to maintain like a 10 servers also. So around the clock your business is running. No, right? Only during the daytime people are purchasing the products. Very, very rarely the people are purchasing during the night time. So why should you run your servers during the night time? Unnecessarily wasting of your power. So here auto scaling will do that activity. Perfect. So there is a huge amount of content you are adding in your website. You need a storage, right? Here volumes are there. The volumes are there. The storage you can add as much you can. As much you want, you can add it. See, suppose this is a 8 GB volume is there. You want to increase it. You can go here, modify the volume. You can add up to minimum 1 GB to maximum 16,384 GB. 16 terabytes of volume you can create it. You don't want to keep maintain your hard disk in a spare. In real-time environment, they'll keep on maintain the hard disk in the rack, at least minimum 10 to 20 hard disk. If hard disk is corrupted, the faulty one, they'll replace it with a new one. Now, the complete data center is managed by some vendor. You're just creating your servers and you can manage yourself. That's it. Are you clear? Any questions? No?
No, right.
So this type of environments nowadays is a trending in the market. So you can take AHA. There's a OTT platform, Hotstar, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Okay, there's so many OTTs. E-commerce site like Flipkart, Amazon. So other products and most of the shopping applications. Every application is running on the cloud computing only, cloud platform only. So the complete infrastructure is managed by cloud service provider. So you pay whatever you're using, only that much you can pay. Whatever you're not using, you don't want to pay. Wonderful concept, right? So you will be eliminating the data center rent. You don't want to pay the electricity bill. You don't want to hire a people. Even you can give the employees to work from home. Exactly. Most of the people they have started their own business and employees are working from home because of there is no data center. Why should they come to office and unnecessarily in maintaining the, maybe if there is a small office they'll maintain and the employees are working from home. That's it. So this is called cloud computing, guys. So we have a different types of cloud computing vendors are available in the market. So the market leader is Amazon Web Services, the first place. Microsoft Azure is the second place. And third one is the Google Cloud. So I'm not telling you. So the surveys are giving the results. Suppose if you're going to Google and if you're asking Magic Quadrant Cloud 2022, who is a market leader? You can go to any website. The website will give you the results. Amazon website is in the leaderboard. second place, third place, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, like this. So Amazon Web Services started in the year of 2006 with a one service. Now we are in 2023, 200 plus services are released. In the market, almost 34% of the customers are using Amazon Web Services, 21% of customers for Microsoft Azure, and a few customers are for Google, and remaining customers are 3%, 4% like that of people. So we have a lot of job opportunities in Amazon Web Services. You understood, right? So come back in the software development lifecycle in the real-time environment. The companies are managing the data centers. Okay, the managing the data center in the on-prem, they're moving to cloud. So either you are maintaining in the on-premises, okay, you are maintaining the on-premises, either in the cloud, whatever it is. Okay, you are maintaining the services in the cloud. The software delivery, the software development and delivery, it's a very big challenge nowadays. So the software delivery, okay, development is a multiple phases are there, multiple teams they'll be involving, and finally the product will release and the users will be getting access. You can take any application. So when the project was given to some service-based company, so they will take some kind of mutual understanding between the service provider to, okay, client, the request for proposal, statement of work they'll be creating. So based on this, the service provider will take input from the client, what are the feature is needed in this application, and every information will be gathered in the requirement analysis phase. They'll be gathering the information and completely they'll analyze the report. So based on the analyze report, they'll be asking to the client, so these are the features we are going to implement. I'm going to design this application. So the customer will approve to design the application. So in the design, the rough design will be prepared. This is called blueprint by the senior architect, like a more than 10 plus years of experience engineers working as an architect. So they will design the project. So here the customer have some idea, okay, this is application after development, this should be look like. So the customer will be checking each and every workflow item. So once the design is approved by the customer, they start working on the coding. So coding means based on the design, the front end, back end, middle end, there's a different technologies are using to build an application. Like example, Java, .NET, Go, Python, Angular, React.js, backend, microservices, WebLogic, WebSphere, and database side like Oracle, MS SQL. So different type of services they'll be involving and they'll be developing the applications. So first initial phase, the front end application will get developed and will be connecting to the backend database. And application should be converting into application. The application code will be converting to application, the process called build. So once the build is successfully done and will send for testing, the testing team will be test the application. You know, right? Manual testing, automation testing, like that. These are the people who will test the application. Once the testing is over, and we'll get a final results like a positive results and negative results. If any negative results, and it'll be sending back to the coding team. The coding team will again rework on the bugs and they'll be try to fix it. And we'll send the code for again build an application. Build team will be build an application and it giving to testing. So the testing is giving all are positive. Then this application will be ready for deploying on this type of environment. So if 1 or 2 servers we can deploy is very easy. Now we have a 200 servers or 500 servers or 1000 servers. How can you deploy it? It's a very difficult to manage it. It will take a more time, more employment is required. Administration task is very high. So we have a lot of tools and services are available to designing application, to coding an application, to testing, and to deploy. So DevOps culture was developed a lot. DevOps culture is developed a lot. So we have a different types of tools to managing the code. Example, managing the code is a version control system. Is a very popular. So what is the benefit? Example, without a DevOps tool, with DevOps tools, if you are running the project, what is the benefit you'll get? Example, this is the company for Madhu. Same example. So Madhu web application is developing by the development team. So example, one of the software engineer is developing the code. Unfortunately, he lost the laptop. Somebody was stolen the laptop. So almost he worked for 15 to 20 days, almost a couple of months working on the project, the complete data on the laptop. He didn't taking any backup. So how can I return it? It's very difficult. So if you're using the version control system, the code we can push it to the remote repositories like this. Will we maintain the remote repositories? GitHub, okay? Git repositories they'll maintain. The Git repositories they maintain. So the code will be pushed into the Git repos. Even though employees' laptop having issues or maybe moving to one company to other company, absconding, going for long leave, no problem. Other engineer easily downloading the code to the laptop and it'll rework. No issues on it. So this type of version control management system they'll maintain. There's a lot of benefits are there. Suppose this project is need some expert suggestion is required, but in your team, the type of expert is not there. You are hiring expert from others. Okay. So you can create a branch repository. You can create a branch repository. So you can copy this information to this here. And now this will be giving access to someone to work on it. So you are not giving complete access to the main repository, only the branch store you can give to access to someone to work on it. So once his work complete is done, the complete work will be merged into the main repository. So he can complete the work. Right. So this type of features, everything is available in the Git. Going forward, we will learn the complete information of Git. So the application is ready. We need to convert to the build. So we need to separate hire engineers, not required. If you have a DevOps tools, once the code is uploaded here, so once you get approval, automatically the code will be converted to be application with the help of build tools like a Maven, Gradle, Ant. This type of tools we can integrate in the pipeline. Even testing also will be doing automatically. So finally, the application is readily available to deploy it on the multiple systems. We have an Ansible. Okay. So the deployment is once successfully done, we will go for monitoring. We have a lot of monitoring services are there. See here, guys. This all type of tools are built with the open source. It's completely free. It's freely available in the internet. So all these DevOps tools are developed with the Linux code only. So you must learn Linux. Without Linux knowledge, you will not able to manage your DevOps tools and services. So first in this phase, you will learn Linux and how you can build your virtual machines on the cloud and what type of applications and services are there. Then version control system, how you are maintaining the code and what are the topics given by that Git, we will learn that. So like a branch, master, downloading the code, uploading the code, merging the code, all kind of requests will be managing in the Git services. Some type of work you will be deploying through automation like a batch scripting. It's a Linux scripting. It's based on the Linux. We will create a batch scripting. After that, the configuration management tools and the methodology we will use like a Ansible. So like a softwares you have created like a development, production and testing. So different environment applications I can easily deploy in a remote systems. So this type of automation tools are there. So this entire process for managing agile methodology, agile process we will learn. And branching strategies, we have a project and the project have directly will not able to deploy and we have some kind of sub branching we will be creating in a Git services and how we will be creating the bit in two branches and how we will work and finally how you can merge together. The branching and branch strategies we can do. Okay. Ultimately, you have to deploying these services in either on-premises environment, either you will be in the cloud environment. So we will be using AWS environment and we have our own data center is available, lab, personal lab, that's a worth of 3 lakhs rupees. And I can give the lab to everyone to practice your services. And this infrastructure as a code, this is a very demanding technology. The entire environment you can build with the help of a single code like a AML programming. And now CI/CD framework, the continuous integration, continuous delivery. This is a framework like a pipeline configuration. So everything, all the services we can attach together, you can do your job. So it's a final automation. So you're doing each and every work is a time-taking process. All the work you can giving an order and put into the pipeline. The pipeline will run the job and finally will go the output. So once the application's deployment is done, we'll go for monitoring and everything. So if any logs are generated, we will go for log aggregation kit, the ELK. So ELK means Elasticsearch, Logstash, Kibana. So these all 3 services we will be teaching for that. So how you will maintain the log. And these are the some continuous integration tools are there. SonarQube, Nexus, Node, Selenium, Maven, and Python to do your work inefficiently. And nowadays, I told you, so we are creating the virtual machines. So virtual machines right now, okay, but going forward, this is not the best technology. We will go for containers. So there's a next generation model is called containers. To managing the containers, we will use the Dockers. So if you have a multiple Dockers to managing, Kubernetes is available. And for Kubernetes packages are managing with the Helm package manager. Okay. So these all services we will be covered in this course. The total duration is 3 months. It's completely DevOps master program. So that will start from tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. The first 1 week, there is no fees. Okay. And you can join and you can explore your course. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rajesh, sir.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes, you can start your question.
My question is related to the fee, the amount of fee which which was quoted as part of this training.